So welcome to our special day, Sri Lanka Day 2022. And what we are celebrating and showcasing today is Sri Lankan culture and our culinary taste, along with the multicultural dancers on stage. And we are celebrating with the wider community today. So with all your support and the encouraging comments from the last year, and the support from city councillors, Angela, Sarah Hutton, and Charles. So we are determined to stay as an important event in the Brisbane events calendar and to continue to make a notable contribution to the multicultural fabric of this great state. So around 8 years ago, when the Federation was founded, our aim was to form a collective voice at all three levels of government, and but we have moved on, and now we have secured the prominent place in the multicultural Queensland. We'll continue to develop and support our communities. The Federation represents 8 organizations. They are very active, preserving the Sri Lankan culture, and also we are looking forward to any opportunity to engage with all the other communities in this great city. So in conclusion, let me thank everyone for being here, and in particular, and also I must acknowledge the funding support coming from the state government, Ministry of Cultural Multicultural Affairs, and our sponsors, and generous support by our city councillors, Angela again, and Sarah Hutton, and Charles. They have come forward. This is a big ticket event, costs a lot of money, and but we must continue because of its societal impact. Let me also thank my committee, the committee. We have been working over the last few months and getting everything right, and even last night we were here till about 10 o'clock. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for having to leave today, but we are headed to Government House after this for the proclamation of the new King. But I thought it was an appropriate time to reflect on all that has made Australia great. And that starts with the longest running continual culture there is in our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. It reflects on the great contribution of the English settlers who came here. But today I want to talk about your contribution. Like you, many of you in the crowd, I am the son of a migrant, and my family came here from Italy, and I'm very proud of their contribution. For 75 years there's been diplomatic relations between Australia and Sri Lanka, but I want to focus on the last less than a decade here in this great city, in this great state, since the Federation came to being. And Dr. Jay Weerawardena, I want to thank you for what you've done in bringing together those 8 organisations. Have a look at today. Have a look at today at the second event to see people of all different races, all different cultures enjoying what makes you great. You have consuls here joining Anton from right across the globe because they want to recognise what it is that you have done to contribute to our society. And I look at the contribution in a short period of time to medicine and agriculture and engineering and tourism. You need to know that you are a special part of our state and we value you. And I know at home at the moment it's a period of great geopolitical tension. I understand that, and I know that many of you look at that and you have some concerns. Just know that it doesn't change a thing about how we feel about you and what you have done for our state. Long may this continue, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you very much.
We are proud to be supporting the Sri Lanka Day here and to support the Federation of Sri Lankan Organisations in Queensland. On behalf of Lord Mayor Adrian Schrinner, I know that this is a very difficult time for many of our leaders in that they have extra responsibilities that abound as a result of Her Majesty's passing. But that in no way diminishes our commitment at Brisbane City Council to actually support the many different cultures of people who come to our wonderful city. And can I say to you all, Brisbane is a safe place for you to celebrate your history, your traditions, your cultures, your important events, your language, your food, your art, your music and your dance. And particularly for the young people here today, make sure you embrace your heritage because it is part of who you are and it makes you a greater person for embracing that heritage and sharing it with your neighbours. We do say to you all, when you come to live in our city of Brisbane, you are not just a resident, you are part of our Brisbane family. And we do regard everyone here as our extended family. And that is so important for everybody to know that no matter where you come from, wherever it may be in the world, when you come here to our city, we embrace you and your heritage and we want you to share it with your neighbours because the more we can share culture, traditions and events like today, that promotes a wider understanding. And through a better understanding in the wider community, it creates a more powerful foundation for harmony right across our city. So on behalf of Lord Mayor Adrian Schwinner, he gives his sincere apologies. He can't be here today, but that is due to the protocol requirements as a result of the loss of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Can I also say I've received a text message from the Honourable Milton Dick, the federal member for Oxley and the Speaker of the Australian Parliament, who was due to also be here today, and he's asked me to convey his apologies as well, because at the moment they're going through the proclamation process down in Australian Parliament in Canberra, and so his role requires him to be there for that, but he conveys his very best wishes to everybody for today. So I'm going to pass over to Councillor Hutton and Councillor Strunk to say a few words as well, so that we get all of the council stuff over and done with.
Thank you so much, Angela. Big round of applause. I would like to start by saying a huge thank you to the Federation and all of the volunteers who have made today's incredible event possible. This event is in its second year, and today it is back bigger and better than ever. As Angela mentioned, the Lord Mayor is very disappointed he cannot be here, and as she mentioned, Milton Dick also is very disappointed he couldn't make it. Today is a really important day for our city. It's important to celebrate the incredible contribution of our Sri Lankan community. You have given so much, not only to the social, but also to the economic fabric of our city. I would like to say it is so beautiful to see these young dancers celebrating their culture and their vibrancy. It is just so gorgeous. Even the young children of just age of 5 really embracing their beautiful heritage. It is something that I think is so unique and special about our city. When a third of our residents are born from other countries, it makes the heart of our city tick. I would also like to mention that the Federation have done an incredible job recently of supporting their fellow Sri Lankans. At the moment, they are running a medical fundraiser to support the purchase of drugs, essential drugs for hospitals back in Sri Lanka. This is done in association with the Doctors Association of Sri Lanka. So I would encourage you today, if it's possible, if you're able to donate to their campaign. They are doing amazing work over in Sri Lanka, and every dollar counts. So thank you so much for being here today and supporting our incredible Sri Lankan community, and I'll pass it over to Councillor Charles Strunk.
Thank you, Councillor Hutton. Let me first acknowledge the traditional land of the land in which we meet and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Let me also acknowledge my council colleagues, of course, but also President Jay, Dr. Jay, for helping put all this together. I'm sure you have a big team behind you. And of course, Anton Swan, the Honorary Consul for Sri Lanka as well.
Thank you for the opportunity to be part of this colourful and exciting festival for the second year. I'm very happy to be here on behalf of my Director General Deirdre Mulcairn, and she's really disappointed that she couldn't be with us today. A huge congratulations to everyone at the Federation of Sri Lankan Organisations for your hard work in organising this wonderful event. Today's celebration is a great display of the enduring spirit and warmth of Queenslanders from a Sri Lankan background. Sri Lanka has such a rich cultural tradition, and coming together to enjoy the sights and sounds of music and dance and the cuisine is an important way to keep all of these traditions flourishing for generations to come. Events like this are also the perfect opportunity to make new friendships and deepen our cross-cultural understandings. I am very fortunate to work for a department that works across government and the community to promote opportunities for fairness, welcome and belonging for all Queenslanders. Events like this celebrate not only our diversity, but also demonstrate our harmony, our unity and our inclusion. Once again, congratulations to the many people who are involved in organising an event as large as this and work behind the scene to make this a memorable occasion. I applaud you all for all your efforts to build an inclusive Queensland that we can all take pride in, and for supporting community members to connect, contribute and belong. I wish you all a very happy and healthy Sri Lankan Day 2022. Thank you.
When you're the last speaker, it's an easy job. I can just endorse what everybody has said. And I say thank you. But to organize an event of this nature, it takes months and months of organizing. and people working behind the scenes. There's quite a few people. I most probably won't mention everybody, but I'd like to also acknowledge councillors Angela Owen, Sarah Hutton, and Charles Strunk. By the way, Charles, I had 3 granddaughters who are Americans, so there you go. You can join the family now. So thanks for your support. On that note, also this year is 75 years of strong diplomatic relations between Australia and Sri Lanka. And we are very appreciative, the expats around the world and the people of Sri Lanka, with the Australian government giving us medical support, because as you are aware, we are going through a very difficult time in Sri Lanka. We are short of medicine, food, fuel, and the Australian government has come to the fore in helping us. Thank you, Australia, and thank you for all the support you give us, and thank you for accepting us to this beautiful country, Australia. Thank you. As I mentioned before, there are so many people that we got to thank for organizing this event. It takes lots of hours and people who work behind the scenes. Of course, we are ably led by the president of the FSOQ, Dr. Jay Weerawardena, and his team, his management team. I have to mention a few people. I've got a list here that worked very hard to make this day a success. So please bear with me. Our major sponsor from the Department of Children, Youth Justice and Multicultural Affairs, thank you for your support. The organizers of the FSQ food stalls, Jayanta Patty and Lal Mendes, site planning and coordination, Udita Manage and Siddharth Vijayatunga. The cultural program that you're seeing today is by Gotape Mipe and Sipali Veerasurya. Stage decoration by Tisara Srimal. Also, we have a team of doctors, I know they have been mentioned before, who are raising funds to get medical aid to Sri Lanka. And they have devoted I know they're very busy doctors, but they devoted the time to coordinate all the funds and send it to the right hospitals in Sri Lanka. So thank you. I'd like to mention their names. Dr. Ranasighe, Dr. Samarakodi, Dr. Gunarathne, and with Sumit Disanayak, who is manning the FSOQ stall there. So thank you for all of you for this wonderful time you are given for Sri Lanka, our motherland. Also there is the Youth Activity Coordinator, Darshana Munasinghe. Thank you. I did have a long list, but in concluding, I also like to acknowledge Jeff Jones, Director for Multicultural Affairs. He's always been very supportive to me with any visa requirements. And nice to have you here, Jeff. Thank you. Also, there's many other people, Dr. Aslam for the VIP chairs that he's given us, and he has every year he comes forward. Thank you, Dr. Aslam, for your support. And to everybody here, last but not least, everybody here who supports, who's been supporting this event. Thank you very much. I know, I'd like to, I don't know if you heard about the Seekers. They, we have a Sri Lankan, Keith Potger, who is a Sri Lankan, the founder of the band, and unfortunately passing of Judith Dar. She sings a song, I Am Australian. We come from lands around the world, we are one. But I think the important thing about this is we are all one and all ethnic groups, but we should work together to make this beautiful country, our adopted country, a better place. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, sorry, I'd also like to mention our MCs, our performers, the dance teachers. What a great job they have done today. And thank you for your support.
Thank you very much. And again, thank you very much, Mr. Anton Swan, for your continuous support for our community. We really do greatly appreciate it. Helping us grow into a bigger community with our old friends and our new friends all together. So we really do appreciate it. And with that, thank you so much for all our distinguished guests for coming here. We know your time is valuable, so you taking time and coming here does mean a great lot to us. So we really do greatly appreciate it.
So with all of your help, since April, we have been able to help our motherland with critically urgent medications. So I'm very happy to say you have worked very hard spreading the message to other communities in Australia and all the world as well. We have been able to collect 34,000 Australian dollars, and every dollar has gone to save a life. It is an ongoing project. So if you want to donate, please do visit our website. The FSOQ website has all the details as how to donate, and also you can visit our stall, the information center. We have our bank accounts, and there is a GoFundMe donation campaign as well. So the current critically urgent medication list for Sri Lanka is 13 pages long. So we are still struggling a lot. So unless all of us stand together, it's going to be very difficult to help the critically urgent situation. This is spread across pediatric patients, pregnant patients, cancer patients, every sector, every field, they are struggling. So if you would like to donate, as long as we donate, we will help Sri Lanka. So the process we follow is we get the medication list directly from the Medical Supplies Division, who is responsible for supplying medications to public hospitals in Sri Lanka. And then we call for quotations from approved suppliers, and from the donations that we get from everyone, we purchase the medications directly from the suppliers and then hand over to the Medical Supplies Division, and they distribute this medication to the public hospital patients in Sri Lanka. So it's a very transparent process, and we account for every dollar that you donate to us. So if you would like to donate, we are going to continue this project as long as Mother Sri Lanka needs our help. So together we can do more. Thank you so much.
Hi, how are you? I am Samanmal Gunarathne. I am the present convener of OEB Radio Sri Lankan Group. We really, our role is connecting Sri Lankan community together. We are the voice that connecting Sri Lankan community together in Queensland, Sri Lankan community. We have weekly 2 programs we broadcast. One is on Sunday, mainly it's forecasted news in Australia as well as Sri Lanka, and another one on Wednesday. The Sunday one is Arunella. It's broadcasted from 9 to 10 in the morning, and other one is Sandella, the second one. It is broadcasted on Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. which is mostly focused on cultural events and sort of leisure discussions. we have a long history. We initiated about 40 long years back, 1980, and so from there we serve our community in mostly in Sri Lankan language, Sinhala, and yeah, so we got about 80-90 odd members, and mostly our community group is Sri Lankan group, Sri Lankan community forecasted in mainly in Brisbane, and but not least we have listeners from Melbourne, Cairns, Sydney, all over Australia, as well outside Australia in Sri Lanka. We broadcast our both programs live, but not least it will be hang on our website with a link. You can listen for 2 months time. We also run a newsletter, e-newsletter, so that we sending we have about 3,000 odd readers all around the world. So newsletter carries all those lot of letters, Sinhala and English, Sinhala and English as well. So don't forget, if you come to Australia, Queensland, please come and see us. So we are the best people to take you the voice, connecting together with other communities. Thank you very much.
Peradik mutu වැටයයි මේ ලෝකේ සිරිබර සිරි ලංකා පෙරදිග මුතු වැටයයි මේ ලෝකේ සිරිබර සිරි ලංකා ජනිත වූ හැම මෙම පොළොවේ නිති ආඩම්බර විය යුතුමේ Sambagiv peli sedi Heradaik mutumi Sambagiv peli sedi Dividi Takimu ape Lanka Negi sitiya hekari Satvi, Dedi Diyot Ratayai Sunvi. Negi Sitiya Hekari Satvi, Dedi Diyot Ratayai Sunvi. Bibi Deo, Bibi Deo, Bibi Deo, Bibi Deo, Bibi Deo, Bibi Deo. Raj රසික මුතු ඇටයයිනේ ලෝකේ සිරිවර සිරි ලංකා රසික මුතු ඇටයයිනේ ලෝකේ සිරිවර සිරි ලංකා
nam dakka dakka jum ta ta dim tom nam ta 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 ta
Thank you.
Timo Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, Saka Sanka, Badaka Atharin, Nagitimu Sri Lanka. We've done it before, we'll do it again. Rise up Sri Lanka. We're the hope that we're looking for. Rise up Sri Lanka. Rise up Sri Lanka. Abhinakitimu Sri Lanka. Rise up Sri Lanka. Abhinakitimu Sri Lanka. Rise up Sri Lanka. Abhinakitimu Sri Lanka.
That's it. Okay, can everyone see the lens? Stand in between.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
dòng sao kia sắp tên tiếng Việt ơi anh liệt
Erandathiya Enawa
Jay Weerawardena.
Erandathiya Enawa.
show with the blowing of the conch shell, or Hakkadiya. This is traditionally done at the beginning of a ceremony to bring positive energy to the occasion. I welcome Sangeeta to the stage to blow the conch shell. Now we will showcase some of the 18th and 19th century clothing of Sri Lanka. We begin with the Nilama dress, which was the traditional costume of the high officials of Kandy around the 19th century. Kumarhami is the title of the wife of Nilama. Her sari is draped in an Osiri style. She also wears the havidil around her waist and an agasti necklace. In modern times, the Nilama costume is worn by the Kandyan bridegrooms. Gammudali is the leader of the village and wears the western jacket of the colonial times, along with the traditional sarong. He also wears a comb in his hair. His wife, Manike, wears a traditional cloth and jacket. Then we have the beautiful poet and writer, Gajaman Nona. Born during the Portuguese ruling, she often wore beautiful western clothing. She was very talented and became a prominent Sinhala poet in Sri Lanka. She became a widow with 4 children at a very young age. With her talent and determination, she made it to the top in the literary world dominated by men.
Now with that, we'll be doing the national anthem of both the Australian and Sri Lankan national anthem. So please join me in standing for the national
Nagada